everyone. Today we are here to discuss about the mean deviation about the median for continuous frequency distribution. In the last class we have discussed one problem related to mean deviation about the median for continuous frequency distribution. But this is somewhat different from that previous example. What is the difference? The given problem is of mean deviation about a median, but the given data, it is not actually the continuous. See, you can observe here 16 to 20, from 20 to 21 there is a gap. Yes, 21 to 25, after that 25 to 26 there is a gap. So first we have to fill up this gap. How to fill up this gap? So here there is some procedure for making the given data as continuous. The gap is 1, so means we have to add 1, means adding 1, it is like subtracting 0.5 from the previous and adding 0.5 for the next. Means for lower limit, for each interval we subtract 0.5 from the lower limit and add 0.5 to the upper limit. So if you subtract 0.5 from 16, what happens? It is 15.5. Now we have converted the given question as the class intervals. Now the intervals are, so in the 16 if you subtract 0.5, it is 15.5. Adding 0.5 to the upper limit, then it is 20.5. 15.5 to 20.5. Similarly, subtracting 0.5 from 21, which is 20.5, yes, 20.5, adding 0.5 to 25, that it is 25.5. Similarly, we do for all the intervals, so that the given data, now it will be converted as continuous. Yes. Now the intervals are like this, subtracting 0.5 for the lower limit and adding 0.5 to the upper limit. Now the data has become the continuous. So therefore it is the class intervals now. Now the frequency, it is given number of persons. Yes, we can call that as frequency. 5, 6, 12, 14, 26, 12, 16, 9. Now to find the midpoint of these class intervals, yes, finding the midpoint of these class intervals are, so adding these two divide by 2, so that to find the midpoint, 15.5 plus 20.5 divided by 2. 15.5 plus 20.5 is 36. 36 divided by 2, 18. Similarly, midpoint of these things we can write 18, 23, 28, 33, 38, 43, 48, 53. These are the midpoints. We can call them as xi. Now to find the cumulative frequency, yes, we need cumulative frequency for finding the median. Cumulative frequency, yes, 5 as it is, 5 plus 6, 11, 11 plus 12, 23, 23 plus 14, 37, 37 plus 26, 63, 63 plus 12, 75, 75 plus 16, 91, 91 plus 9, 100. So this is what cumulative frequency. Sum of frequency we got, as it is 100. Sum of frequency is 100, as where the median may exist, that it is called median class. As median class, how to find the median class? Where the median may exist. The total observations are 100, as sum of frequency is nothing but number of observations. Total observations are 100, as if you divide by 2, that it is half of that, it is 50. Where the 50th observation, as here in the cumulative frequency will come to know where the 50th observation exists. As after 37 observations, 38, 39, 40 like that up to 63. So the observations up to 63, it is the 35.5 to 40.5. It is what? Median class. A class interval where the median may exist, that it is called median class. So median class is how much? 35.5 to 40.5. This is going to help you to find the median. Yes, next we are having the formula, median formula. What is median formula? L plus n by 2 minus c divided by f into h. This we have discussed about the symbols of these things, and we have discussed about the formula in the previous example. Yes. Once again I tell you what are the symbols that exist. So L means the lower limit of median class. What is median class? Already we have defined what is median class. A class interval where the median exists. Class interval where the median exists. So here, so observations are 100, half of that it is 50, 50th observation. So it is here for this, which is the observations, that it is a class interval. Yes. For this class interval is 35.5 to 40.5. This is the median class. Lower limit of the median class. N is what? As sum of frequencies, 100, 100 by 2, it is 50. What is C? Cumulative frequency just preceding the median class. Cumulative frequency just preceding. Preceding this, before this means this one, just preceding means this one. For this, what is cumulative frequency? 37. That we are using. S, what is frequency? F. F is the corresponding frequency of median class. Corresponding frequency of median class. This is the median class. Corresponding frequency is 26. Next. So H is the width of an interval. Width of in each interval. S. Width of in each interval is 5. H value is 5. Now if we simplify this 35.5 as it is. 50 minus 37, it is 13. 13 by 26, 0.5. S. 13 by 26, 0.5. 0.5 into 5, 2.5. Or you can say 1 by 2. 5 by 2. So this will become 13 by 26 means 1 by 2. 5 by 2. As 5 by 2 means 2.5. 35.5 plus 2.5, which is 38. Next, after finding the median, we have to find the mean deviation about the median. Yes. Mean deviation formula is summation fi, so mod xi minus capital M divided by capital N, or sum of frequencies. To find first xi minus capital M, S, whose absolute value we have to find, means magnitude. Xi minus capital M, the magnitude. So what is capital M? Median is 38. Xi means these values. 18 minus 38, 20. Yes. Similarly this one 15, 10, and this is 33 minus 38. So so we have to take absolute value, and it is 5. 38, 38, 0, 43. So it is 5, 10, and 15. These are the differences, xi and m. Differences of xi and capital M. What is capital M? It is a median. After finding this, these values are multiplied with the corresponding frequencies. So 20 is multiplied by 5. 5 into 20, 100. 6 15s are, so it is what? 90. Next, 12 into 10, 120. Next, 14 5s are 70. 26 into 0, 0. 12 into 5, 60. 16 into 10, 160. 9 into 15, 135. Now we need the summation of these things. Sum of these values, which gives 735. If you add these values, which gives 735. So it is going to be help you to find the mean deviation about the median. As mean deviation about the median, the formula is this one. The numerator we have got it as 735. Denominator, it is a sum of frequencies. Already we have got this value as 100. 735 divided by 100, which is 7.35. Now we discuss about the mean deviation about the mean by the method. One of the method it is there. So it is what? Shortcut method, assumed mean method, or step deviation method. The same method by three different names. We may call it as shortcut method, assumed mean method, and step deviation method. Okay, this method is used to find the mean deviation about the mean. So mean deviation about the mean, not for the median. It is just for mean deviation about the mean for continuous frequency only. For continuous frequency. we used to find. So this method is for continuous frequency, and for discrete also it is applicable if the difference is common. Yes. Now we'll discuss about the mean deviation about the mean for continuous frequency. Yes. For by using shortcut method or assumed mean method, or we can call it as a step deviation method. Assumed mean method means we have to assume a mean first. Okay, first what is the given question? They have given the class interval and frequency. Yes, we have framed it, and so already we have framed it for the answer. Yes, they have given class interval and frequency. So from the class interval, first we take the midpoints. Yes, what is the midpoint of 10 and 20? It is 15. 20, 30, 25, 30 and 30, sorry 40, it is 35. Similarly, 40, 50, it is 45. Like this we take the midpoints. After taking the midpoints, now we have to assume a mean. So it is called assumed mean method. So we have to assume a mean first. Yes, what is the mean we can assume here? As we can see, the middle one is 45. So these three, as there are 7 midpoints, among them middle one is 45. We can assume like this. If we assume 45 as the mean, that it is called assumed mean, and we denote it by small a. Yes, a is equal to 45. And also we know the width of an interval, which is h is equal to 10. Width of each interval is 10. 10 to 20. 10 is the difference, as width of an interval is 10. These two we used to find the di. I take one more symbol, that it is a di. This is what? Shortcut method, or also we can call step deviation method. This is also one of the method to find the mean deviation about the mean. Yes, di. What is the formula for this one? Xi minus a divided by h. What is a? A is assumed mean. Xi is corresponding values, that it is the midpoints of a class interval. As corresponding values that we have to use. A means it is fixed 45, and h is also fixed, it is 10. Use this one. 15 minus 45 divided by 10. 15 minus 45 is minus 30 divided by 10, minus 3. Similarly, 25 minus 45 minus 20 divided by 10, it is minus 2. Like this. 35 minus 45 minus 10 divided by h is a 10. Minus 10 by 10 minus 1. Like this we have to do the, we have to find the value of di. For this 45 minus 45, 0, 0 by any number 0. Next, 55 minus 45, it is 10 divided by 10, 1. 65 minus 45, it is 20 divided by 10, it is 2. Like that. 75 minus 45 is 30 divided by 10, it is 3. After finding a di, we find fi into di. Yes, fi into di. Yes, this is to find the mean, actual mean. So this is assumed mean 45. Sometimes assumed mean may be equal to actual mean. In this problem it is going to be like assumed mean is equal to actual mean. Now we find the actual mean. Yes, what is actual mean formula? A plus summation fi di divided by n into this one is h. A is assumed mean, summation fi di. If you add this one as summation fi di, this is going to be get cancelled. This is minus 20 plus 20 0. This will become 0. Divided by n is the sum of frequencies, that it is the number of observations. Sum of frequency 40. H is the 10. Substitute 45 plus 0 into any number 0. Yes, this will be like 0. 45 plus 0, it is 45. So as I said, assumed mean may be equal to actual mean. In this problem it is equal, not always it is equal. Yes, x bar is equal to 45. Next, mean deviation about the mean formula. So summation fi mod xi minus x bar divided by n. So sum of fi into xi minus x bar we need first. Xi minus x bar whose absolute value we have to take. Absolute value of xi minus x bar. Yes, what happens? Xi minus x bar absolute values. X bar is 45. So this is xi 45. So the difference is 30. 59 and 45 difference is 30. So absolute indicates the positive values we have to keep. Yes, 25 minus 45, 20. Yes, the difference is 20, like that. 35 and 45 difference 10, 45, 45 0, 55 and 45 difference is 10, 65 and 45 difference is 20, 30, 75 and 45 difference is 30. After finding this, we find fi into xi minus x bar, whose a magnitude, absolute value of this into this. To find this one, fi into xi minus x bar. 2 into 30, 60, 3 into 20, as it is 60. Like this, we have to multiply. 8 into 10, 80. 14 into 0, 0. 8 into 10, 80. 3 into 20, 60. 2 into 30, as 60. Now we add these values as 60, 60 and 80, 200. 60, 60, 120, 120 plus 80, 200. As 200, and this is also 200, total 400. So 200 plus 200, it is 400. Now mean deviation about the mean. So in this formula, numerator we have obtained, it is the sum of fi into xi minus x bar, so which is 400. 400 divided by sum of frequencies, 400 by 40, which gives 10.